Hi guys, how we doing now? Can you hear me now? Now I got to give y'all a chance to get on here. Now I have to give y'all a chance to get on here. Come on in the room. I'm back. I'm back, honeys. I'm back. I'm back, honeys. Come on in the room. Hey. Ooh, can you tell me about that? You got to tell me about that. You got to tell me about that. How y'all doing? Come on back in the room. Sorry about that. As I get home. How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. So I had to pause for a second and just get myself together again because there was no sound, but it was a test. It was just a test for us to be able to listen with our hearts. If you were on the first stream seconds ago, let me put my stuff away. Seconds ago, then you noticed Ishara. This might be a silly question. Rita, my good morning. Ishara, you know who you are. This is crazy. You must be so in union. I can't even tell. But are you a man or a woman? Because I cannot tell. And usually I know the energies I interact with, but for some reason that's veiled to me what you are. Not that it means anything. I won't treat you any differently. But could you just tell me if you are a woman? If you are a woman, I'm looking at your first name and I'm thinking probably, but I don't know. But I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm very happy to see you here. And I look forward to 2023 and what that brings for the connection that we are forging here now. Okay, guys. Hello, everybody. Is that Twin Flame Talk? Hey, girl. Twin Flame Talk is here as well. Laura, all my friends. So that's why you're a woman. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was feeling some mothering energy, but I wasn't sure because I was also feeling some father. I was feeling both. Every time I've interacted with you, it and I'd love to speak with you in person, and we'll be doing that soon. I know y'all, I'm having a whole conversation with this woman, and I'm just right in front of y'all because really we're all family, we're all connected. It's the collective consciousness. So I'm just doing this because there's probably somebody you're connecting with or need to connect with in your own life. They need to kind of say, you know what, I don't know what this is, but I know it's significant. I don't know what it is. So let me go back to why I changed the title to Can You Hear Me Now? And this is a test because we got a message even in that moment that we were separated from each other. Let me introduce myself. I am TheDivineMaverick. I think all of your family here, in this juncture, you all know me. So, and if you are new here, then you making homemade ice cream in the dream. Oh my gosh, ice cream that has so many meanings. Run that back for me in a second, KJ. Run that back because I'll use that as a teaching point. Run that back for me in a minute. Give me a minute to say what I'm going to say right here. But if you are new here, welcome. And if you are been riding on me for a minute, y'all know that we are just in the stratospheres now. Y'all know we are doing some things. And even if you don't feel like it, don't worry. This will be your little boop, boop, and your shot in the arm to say, we got you. You've been got. We got you. You got. Could y'all put that in the chat? If you're new here, when I say put it in the chat, that's an energy exchange. If I say something real good that like makes your solar plexus go ping, or your sacral chakra go. Somebody might be dealing with somebody that stutters because I just had a hiccup, or you might have been having bouts of hiccups lately, or stuttering. Somebody might be nervous, somebody might be shy, somebody might be hesitating, somebody might be pausing for a minute, somebody might be trying to figure out what they're going to say, somebody might be trying to figure out how they're going to say something. I'm already channeling because we needed a minute. Okay, I see what y'all just did there. I just heard Spirit say you were ready, but you weren't all the way ready. You were ready, but you weren't all the way ready. I don't even know what kind of sense that makes. So I'm just putting it out there because if I have learned nothing in this journey, it is to detach from the outcome, to obey what you are hearing your spirit tell you as it is connected to God. And surrender my understanding, understanding, surrender all that, surrender my intellect to a higher mind. And that's my higher self, which stems and comes from the higher source. And here we all are. And I thank I just heard Galactic Federation. I just heard that Galactic Federation. So I welcome the Galactic Federation. Now I sound like Trump. With the Space Force. But you know, if you know, then you know. But I'm going to move on because I don't want to turn this into a political thing, even though that's where we're headed. If you have been watching me for a minute, I got to tell y'all, but y'all probably already know this, but I want to remind you that we also have a global call on our lives. Light workers, we also have a global call and a community responsibility. I know we love love and we get wrapped up in love because we are made from love and we are made of love and we come from love. That's how we that's how many of us were created. Somebody's watching that was I'm sorry, Roshamandisa. An email just came to this laptop that I actually saw yesterday, but it's almost like a reminder. Okay. And I know I'm talking, but y'all know when I channel, this is how it goes. I go from subject to subject. So you have to buckle in and just believe that your spirit is catching what I'm saying, because your spirit is what brought you here. So, but I just saw VA benefits increasing, VA compensation benefits increasing. That was the email that just came. That just came to me. And it's like, I know that now you don't have to be a veteran to get excited about this. I'm just telling you that if you've been waiting on disability, if you've been waiting on recompense, if you've been waiting on restitution, if you've been waiting on reciprocity, I'm telling you that it's increasing. There is nothing that's around you that is limited. It's only increasing. The things that you've been going through right now up until this point have been a test. This is only a test. Can you hear me now? Can you hear spirit now? Can you hear what I mean by hear? They're saying you are being told over and over again. Like I told you yesterday, that email came to me. I saw the message and I rejoiced with the message. Now I'm talking to you on a whole different day. And that same message is coming back, saying there is an increase. So I'm just telling you that that's where we are right now. So can you hear me? Can you hear spirit talking to you? Can you hear your spirit talking to you? Can you see your vision board has a voice now. First you used to look at it, Isha Basanda, and then you started talking about it, and now others are talking about what you had on your vision board. I'm going to run that back again. I said first you used to look at your vision board. That's why they call it a vision board. See it. You used to see it. Then you started talking about what you were seeing, and then you started seeing that in your natural life, your 3D life. And now other people are talking about what you were seeing on your vision board. In other words, things that used to just look are now speaking. Things that used to just speak all the time are now looking. My phone just dinged. I need to see that. They said, look at that message. Thank you for a reminder. Yes, there's an expansion here. Thank you, Sarah. I got it. There's an expansion here. There is a there is increase all around you. That's what I wanted to say. Can you hear me now? When we started the video at 10, it was called, even if you don't understand it, know that you are loved. Even if you don't understand it, know that you are loved. And hear those bells going off? It's showing 9:30 here. It's showing 9:30. But that's not the right time anyway, I don't think. But it is. It's not the right time, but it is. But anyway, I'm on the East Coast, so that's why that's significant. I'm East Coast. It's an hour. It's an hour later. So it's going to be about an hour later than you thought. For whoever you might be an hour later than you said you'd be, then you said you would arrive. So if somebody gave you a time, know that it's going to be about an hour later than what they told you or what you told them, because something's going to delay you. And it's not a bad delay. It's a delay. It's business that needed to be taken care of for good. This is about finalities, final outcomes. But I just heard my spirit guide say, relax and settle in. Like relax and settle into it, as I began to talk about what happened when we started at 10. There was no, thank you. There now agape diamonds. You see what I'm saying? Shop now to get it for Christmas. Some agape diamonds, love diamonds. You shine bright like a diamond. See all these messages coming in. I can't ignore things that are around me, because when my spirit is drawn to it, when my spirit tells my eyes to look at that thing, see, it's a dangerous thing when you come into alignment. And what I mean is, it's dangerous to the enemy of your soul, or the enemy of your dream, the enemy of your destiny, the enemy of your fate. the saboteur that works overtime to keep you from believing that you can actually be as amazing as you dream or imagine that you are, according to your vision board, according to the power, because your vision board is the power that's already working in you. Your vision board is the power that is already working in you. These are the kind of things we talk about at the Maverick School. I'll be opening enrollment again for that beginning of the year to run the second class. I'm already working with the first class, and I have enough energy, just enough energy to work with a second class. You might be in that wonderful second class because I am vetting. Oh, Shabbat. I said it. I am vetting. I am weeding out and pruning those who enroll because Shabbat, this ain't for everybody. It's not. It's only for those who are ready, that can devote the time and that can understand the times and the seasons. I don't know why I just went here, but I think I needed to, because you're not just working with anybody and everybody. You're at a place where you don't have to work just with you just have to, because not only are you going to have enough to save, but you're going to have enough to save because you have so much that you have given away. Because you give away so much, you're going to get so much in return. And then you're going to be able to save it, give it away, store it, secure it, invest it, expansion. There it is again, expansion. But you are getting to the place where you do not have to just do any and everything, work with any and everybody, go any and in every place. You don't have to run ragged. You don't have to let people run roughshod. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's all I'm hearing. You don't have to. So that's an anointing. Put that in the chat. I don't have to. Yes, Mandorobo. That is right there. Did y'all feel that? Put in the chat. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. You don't have to do any of that. You have congratulations. You have freed yourself from the bondage. Listen to this, of the oppressor. You have freed yourself from the bondage of the oppressor. And many of you are called to political service, political science, social activism, social justice, social change, uprising. I'm hearing rising up, revolutionary, voice, messenger, collector, I'm hearing okay, okay. Okay, some of y'all are going to be a part of, or you already are, of elite forces, of stealth, of masters of sleuth. I'm hearing sleight of hand. It's trickery and deception, but it's noble. I just heard Robin Hood. And it's elite. It's very, very enclosed. Very very tight knit, very clan, KLAN. Ledebo babo sitala dana marito lorobo baba sitala nama ichiketolo masitala and the ichikotala misitali, and things that were hidden. Libo sitala bata. There is a mission or a mandate on you to uncover that which was hidden. Bring it out into public view to be judged. Now they're showing me a scene from Pharaoh's castle temple by Sitolo. Kingdom, and Moses, and the magicians and the prophets and all that, and it's a battle of wills. It's to see who's got the stuff. Now I just saw juice. Who's got the juice? But I'm seeing that boom, because below Shamanda de this. Because it's a battle of light and dark. It's a battle of Because because in the center of it, it's all still the same power. It's all still the same power. It's the same power because it comes from the same source. Everything depends on intentions. And many of you are aligned with those who have the utmost intentions. Your highest for his utmost. Your highest for his utmost. Your highest for his utmost. You are an honorable warrior. That's why you're being so heavily compensated. That's why you're being so abundantly compensated. Because narrow is this way that you go. And many of you are acquainted with solitude and isolation. Many of you are acquainted with the abandonment and the rejection, but you took that and you reformed that. You put that on the potter's wheel and you reformed that. And you made a weapon out of it. You made a weapon or a tool. You took that pain and that bruising and that misery and you made a weapon. You forged a weapon in the crucible of your tears and your isolation. And you either made a weapon or you formed a tool. So I can fix something, heal something with this tool, make something better, or I can destroy anything that tries to come again against me. I can destroy, or I can build. But what you will not let it do is bring you down or hold you down, bring you back to where you used to be. Now, when we had the other stream, yeesh, lemon sebeyahat, ilobuba biandiosha menekit. I'm just looking at the chat real quick. This is good, right? Yes. Yes. Belon de basi. So listen. So listen. When we were at the other stream, there was no sound. And the stream's title was, Even If You Don't Understand This, Know That You Are Loved. And I was going to talk about the fact that you've been through a lot of stuff that was heartbreaking. And you might be like feeling like you are I'm in no man's land. I'm in the desert. I'm out here with there's no sound. I don't hear, nobody's talking to me. I don't feel like I'm hearing messages, but I'm not getting the message. Hey! I'm hearing messages, but I'm not getting the message. That's something right there. Oh, we just broke something. You just broke something right there. Your inner child just said, thank you. I understand. Thank you for understanding what I'm trying to say. There's a lot going on around you, but you're still not getting the message. There is a message that is prevalent. There is a message that is repeating itself, trying to get you to have faith and hold on and persevere and believe. All right. And act on your beliefs by how do I act on my beliefs? You have to have joy. You cannot fool the universe. You can't smile and be crying on the inside. You can, but you're not going to accomplish anything doing that. The only way we can do something is if we're together. We're better together. We're better together. And that's what Spirit is trying to say to you. You're better if you have money in the bank and money to save and money to give. You're better that way. You're better when your children are not unruly and undisciplined or unlovable. Resha, I said it because it's big. It needed to be said. You're hearing the message. You're better when your children are safe and protected and well. So let's just say well. You're better when you are getting along with your siblings. It's just easier to deal with mama, okay? When you're getting along with your siblings, it's easier. Or to deal with your parents, it's just, if you want to have peace with your parents, you have to figure out how to get along with your family and your extended family. You're going to have to figure out how to get along with somebody's spouse, because it's just like, you know what? And that's what Spirit is saying. That's the overriding message. You know, Spirit is not trying to say, here's your twin playing with you. Gonna just string you along. I'm ready to just smash you in it. No, Spirit is saying you are better together. You are better together. Why would I give you this dream only to snatch it away? Right? And so at this point, you're better together. You are better. You and your inner child are better together. Your inner child begins to trust you because your inner child is your subconscious. Your inner child acts from the subconscious. It's the part we don't see. It's the part we don't know. It's the part that when we hear somebody tell us, it stings so much, we close our ears. Can you hear me now? That's why in the other video, I started and there was no sound because it was like, you know what? Don't listen to what I'm going to say because I'm going to sing a song to you. But if you are not ready to receive that, if you are in a place holding on to a fear or holding on to some blockage that keeps you from receiving all this good loving, then you can't hear me right now. Messages all around you. I even put on red, baby, because it's about love. It's about giving. 'Tis the season to be jolly. You know what I mean? So we didn't have any sound. So what I did, I kept them. I had sound. I knew what I was saying. I didn't need to hear you. Listen, welcome to my world. You just got a taste of me with you. I told you we were connected, didn't I? Didn't I? That last video at 10 o'clock, which I am going to leave up, it is exactly 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Where they do that at 7 plus 5 is what? 12. What month are we in? Okay, boom. 12, 21, 12, 21, 22. 12, 21 through 24. But the rabbi, if you ask me, I said 12, 21 through 24. Yishama, if you ask me, the 27th and 28th and 29th don't look too bad either. But I'm gonna leave that alone. My point is, were in my world because I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now, and I don't hear you physically, but I do hear you spiritually. I can hear y'all talking to me. That's why sometimes I say, y'all settle down. I can hear when it gets good to y'all. I can feel it because I'm connected to you. Because what are we connected? We're connected by love. We didn't come here in war. We didn't come here with hate on our mind. We came here with an open heart to receive something good for our souls. That's why you tuned in. That's all anybody is looking for is love. They might not say that. They might not even know it cognitively, but that's what everybody's looking for, a safe place to be. And if you feel that way, why wouldn't somebody that says they love you just like you love them? You might call them a twin or a soulmate or baby or boo. But why would somebody who confessed out of their mouth because they believe in their heart that you are the one someday, somehow, why wouldn't you believe that? That where you are, they want to be. Because where you are, you want to be where they are. I want to be where you are. You know what I mean? So I'm saying all that to say, I can hear you in my heart. You heard me in your heart because I then began to sing the Drew Hill song Beauty. And as soon as I told y'all what I was, so I gave you a sign. You couldn't hear me, but I gave you a sign. I held up the phone and I let you read it for yourself. I let you see it for yourself. And once you saw it and knew what I was talking about, baby, you tuned in because if you knew the lyrics, you started singing the lyrics. Now all of a sudden I see her mouth moving and I can understand what she's saying because my heart knows this song. All I'm trying to remind you of today is your heart knows this song. Your heart knows this song. Your twin knows you. You know your twin. Your career knows you. You know your career. Your calling knows you. Your calling is calling your name, and you are calling your calling's name because your heart remembers the song. Okay? All you have to do is believe what you see. Adibo Shandida. Sometimes you can't believe what you see in the 3D, but because my mouth was moving and I held up the song, y'all said, okay, it makes sense. It matches. We call that confirmation. If you couldn't hear what I was saying, at least you could see what I was doing. And because what I was saying and what I was doing was the same thing, baby, listen to the clock. You lined up. See, you'll get confirmation. Things will begin to line up. That's how you know if you stayed at a party too long. That's how you know you get an invitation to a party and you get there and don't know anybody. But when you look closer at the date, not only do you have the date wrong, but you also have the place wrong. Oh, shababa. And what do? You leave. Why? Because nothing in here resonates with me. I don't know anybody here. How can I have a good time? Oh, shadabo robosa. Ipamanse kedololobo sota. Rebabo shenebe kilanandasai. Buba mia sikida no shamande. Now that I don't know who you are, but that was good right there. Now that was good. Now whatever I'm going to watch this. Listen, I'm going to watch this video back because whatever I just said a few seconds ago, that was good right there. That was good right there. This is not I'm just telling the truth. I have a dear friend that says I'm just telling you what God loves. It means that means the truth. Okay. But listen, that was all right there. Now that one, see, it's still going down. I'm giving myself a moment because that whatever that was, I swallowed it. Boy, yeah. No. Spirit told us who we are, but I can't get a grasp around it. Yeah, silibunya nana. You gotta believe it. The lips were red, ma'am. Reba locked in. Eshebolo. Heard and felt. I know that's right. Didn't it feel good? Eles mono. Lanice says her heart has been fluttering. I said that. And the truth. Woo, when things line up, but you still can't see the full picture. When things line up, but you can't see the full picture. And so what did I do? I made a new beginning. Oh, thank you for playing along at this juncture, right? And I said, follow me. Y'all knew that I said, follow me to the other side. So all we did was come to the other side, and now we are complete. And the message has changed. You know why? Because in that moment that we were apart from each other, in that moment that we were separated, I was able to get a different message from Spirit, and my perspective on what I was going to speak had changed. That was a whole word right there. The distance, the separation, it's not because there is no love. It's because there is nothing but love. That's all there is. When you do what you want to do from your heart and your soul, what you really want to do, you will have to tell the money to stop coming to you. You would have to tell the windows of heaven. You would have to get up from where you are and close the windows of heaven in order to stop the influx of abundance, prosperity, health, healing, wellness, wholeness to you. The reason why your money is funny or you feel stuck is because there is still a part of you that is lying to you about how you're going to be able to do all this, support yourself. That is fear blocking you. You're ready to hear this now because all I did was switch the words around. Rather than tell you the devil is keeping your blessing, I'm telling you that you need to be honest with yourself and say, I don't like what I'm doing. If you do just that much as we close out the end of this month, because I'm just talking to you in time, but we're already in the new year. We're already in it. You're already in it. You already lived it. You already passed it. You're already on something else, but that's another dimension and that's another talk. But my point is, believe that you have already done this and you have done it well. You have to see it that way because this is why you came back, to see yourself do everything you were afraid to do. The money, the love, the everything is on the other side of the fear. I'm here to tell you, yes, you are amazing. Yes, you are. Will it be easy getting there? Hell no. Hell no. Why would it? Why would it? Unending success, unlimited supplies, resources, and riches of the material and spiritual kind, and we're just gonna lay it out for everybody to get to it? Why you don't even put you don't even put certain dresses that you purchase with your regular clothes. So what makes you think that this is going to be different? What makes you think your love is just going to drop it? A love that can change your family, a love that can make people begin to speak to each other again, a love that can make people be in love again. What makes you think that's going to be easy? Huh? But watch this. As soon as I said that, now watch me shift that right there. You did this for you. You got it. Every test, everything you perceive as a challenge or an obstacle is something that you designed for you with your bad self. With your bad self. With your bad self. That's why Spirit spends so much time saying, stop judging yourself and beating yourself up. Stop having regrets and remorse. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. Just keep moving. Forgetting those things that are behind you, press toward the mark of the high calling of God in Christ consciousness. I'm woke. I'm here. I'm connected. I'm aligned. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. My sheep hear my voice, and another voice they will not follow. Kids get spanked and tore up by their mamas. still come when they call because they know that's what the love is. You love me. You love me. You pop me, but I know you did it because you love me. And I'm going to still come when you call. If there's a child that you know that is terrified of their mother, that's a cause for alarm. That's a cause for alarm. That means that child does not feel or receive the love that's supposed to come. That's the number one relationship, mother and child. One of them, the first one. When you leave there, when you leave source and come here, it's mother and child. And if that is fragmented, we'll talk about that another time. But my point is, know that you are loved and know that these tests are simply that, tests to remind you of how strong you really, really are. And I want to remind you how strong you really, really are. And you are loved. If you can't hear, if you're not getting any communication, listen to your heart. What is your heart saying? And I'm not talking about the voice that makes you nervous and anxious and worried and fretful and frustrated and afraid and angry and dismissive and isolated and lonely and confused and desperate and depressed and obsessed and tired and full of despair. Not that voice. Not that voice. Sad, grieving. Not that voice. The voice that says, I just heard F this, but okay, yes, that voice. And F this, I gotta move. F this, I gotta move. I love that. I think that's all, y'all. I feel a selah. I appreciate y'all being here. I didn't do the meditation last night because Spirit decided to arrest me in its rapturous arms. So I was in the arms of Spirit, just being nourished and fed. So I did not meditate with you guys. I love you. All right, you guys. Beloveds, kitchen way say. I would like to say it. It's too. I don't drop the F-bomb before 11 a.m. Eastern time. I try not to. Tori's crying. It's okay. Just still purging, and it's raining here too on the East Coast. So you know what I'm gonna do today. Ooh, I'm gonna make vegetable soup. It's definitely gonna be a binge-worthy day. I'm gonna do it. Sarah, you're here. Oh, she said the same thing I said. Cry it out, Tori. I know that's right. All of you that feel like you want to weep, go ahead and weep. Go ahead. It's all tears aren't tears of pain. Some of these tears are tears of joy. It's a mix. It's a mixture. So let it out. Your emotions are simply rising so you can observe them and let them pass. They just passing on through. They child, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bye, girl. Frustration just say, okay. It's like you just imagine you have a meal with them or to have some tea with them. You know what I mean? Don't deprive your emotions of an audience with you. Yay, shy. If you really love me, can somebody put that in the chat? I know that was a lot, but I need this memorialized. Don't deprive your emotions of an audience with you. Barbara, text me that, please. And everybody who's going to type this right now, another anointing just dropped. Another portal just opened and I walked right through. I'm going to get off this thing. I feel like I could do a marathon. Thank you. Don't deprive your emotions of an audience with you. Woo, that is sebe sonoborata. Does anybody else feel that fire? Does anybody else feel that fire? If you yes, or wind, I feel fire and wind. Reba, do y'all feel that? Oh yeah. Oh, it's going back and forth in my hands right now. I know that's right. I see people leaving the room and I see new people coming in. What did we tell y'all about leaving if I don't end it, you better stay put. See, that's the thing. No staying power. Yeah, shut up. You got to persevere, baby. You never know what might come around again. Everything is spontaneous because everything's happening in the now. And it's very easy because universe is not like that, like beating on you and abusing you for human, trying to figure out this human experience being a spirit, the all-encompassing, never-ending, eternal spirit that you are. But those who are going to watch this video again, they're going to see the end, what they we're still on, and something just happened with that phrase we just all put in there, and the fire and the wind, right? And they can be like, oh, I should have stayed. And that's all they needed. See, that's what I'm saying. That's all you need. Don't expect the hammer to come down and tear your toes up in your hands and your fingertips and bust you in the head. Don't expect that. Don't expect the frying pan to be hurled at your head because you are human, because you have that's what a lot of these emotions, these repressed emotions are about. That's what, don't repress them. They let them have an audience with you. Let them say what they have to say. So you with your adult self can say, I hear you. I hear you, frustration. And you know what? I choose not to be frustrated about that anymore, because I can't control Johnny and Timmy and Lisa and Sue. I can't control them. So but I can control me. So yeah, but I hear you, and I'm taking care of that, or I have taken care of that. That's how you do it. See those emotions as literal people, places, things. See them as such, not just, oh, I'm so weak because I'm white. Don't beat yourself up for feeling your emotions. That's the only thing that your spirit has to connect with the earth. The way you feel, about the way you feel, the way you feel, the way you feel. That's why they call them sixth senses. And so if you've been said to have a sixth sense, that means if you have a higher sense than what normal people have. You see what I'm saying? And really, we all have it, but you tapped into your third eye. So that's all this is. Just know that anything that comes towards you, you can handle. You can handle any emotion that rises up. Don't let fear tell you can't handle that. Yes, you can. If it came in here with you, if it's attached to you, trust you and believe you can handle it, because there's a promise by spirit that you will not get anything that you cannot bear. Nothing will come to you. Nothing will happen to you that you cannot bear. But fear will tell you otherwise. That's why you have to tell fear, listen, I'm not playing with you today, because I've decided when I became a child, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I acted as a child. But when I became a man, when I matured in some things, I put away the childish things. So I don't have time for you today, fear. I'm not saying that's going to let fear leave you and never come back, but it may, and it may come back with a vengeance. But that's when you rise up even more in your authority and say, now, didn't I tell you? Because that's what you would do with a child. Didn't I tell you this and this and this? Lay down the law. That's all you have to do with your emotions in love. In love. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. All right. And that's it. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there. My stomach just growled. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We're here tomorrow. I think we did really good. There is a turtle dove on the roof of a house across the street. It might not be a turtle dove. I don't know. It looks pretty big. I know that's definitely a dove, a pigeon. It's in the pigeon family, but it's funny. He looks very majestic. So, I mean, y'all are shining, man. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your neck straight. Keep your spine straight. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your head in the clouds, baby, and just shine. All right, just shine. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Moderators, thank you guys. Barbara, Sarah, $1 Million Mama, Tamika, I love y'all. Thank you for holding me down. Y'all don't even know this. Well, maybe y'all do, but I rarely talk to the moderators. We always connect by spirit. There is a group chat, but I'm saying, like, as far as getting on the phone saying, okay, today's video is going to be like good. Like we don't even talk. They'll tell me if I'm lying. Stop me if I'm lying. I'm not lying. I don't even talk to them. And yet they just show up. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all are going to get some real people in your life that's like that. The clock is chiming 10. All right. Ooh, je t'aime joyeux Noël. All right, baby, you got to, what is that? I love you, Merry Christmas. Je t'aime joyeux Noël. Je te souffre des fleurs partout nous c'est plus loin que mon frère. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, bye, Snindo. I love you guys. Okay, thank you, Marie. I see. All right, Keisha. I love you guys. Well, I'm here tomorrow. It is my intention to be here tomorrow. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me, staying out. All right, get ready. This is a very, 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 very joyous time. Believe that. Believe that everything's going to be all right. And on that note, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Ah, your daughter understood my French. I know that's right. Hey, mon chéri. All right, bye, y'all.